here to talk about a very exciting topic, money trading and financial markets. Yeah, exactly. But first I want to start off with a few questions. What's the purpose of money? What is the purpose of financial markets? As Josh said earlier, money should help grease the wheels of economic transaction so that people can actually increase their general well-being. Financial markets should help move money from those who have a little extra to invest to those who need it for productive economic activity, like expanding their businesses and creating jobs. I'm not here to object to money or financial markets, but I am here to object to the rampant speculation that is threatening our economy, and I'm here to talk about a simple way we can start reining that in. Every day, almost $4 trillion is traded around the world in international currency markets alone. Most of these trades happen in a matter of microseconds and are conducted based on computer programs that look for tiny information asymmetries to exploit. A majority of these transactions are speculative. This means that their purpose is solely to make money off of money without actually creating any value for our society. The average stock is held for 22 seconds, and the average currency investment is held for just 30 seconds. That's right, you heard me, 30 seconds. This large volume of computerized trading has actually created market instability, and we've all been feeling the effects of that over the last few years. Some in the audience might remember when the Turkish lira nearly collapsed. Well, my cousin's a money trader on Wall Street. When I went home for Christmas to talk to him about it, he shrugged his shoulders and looked at me and said, "Yeah, it's really a shame what we did to those people over there, but we made a heck of a lot of money doing it." He then went on to explain to me how his firm and a small number of others had speculatively cornered the Turkish lira, driving up its price, and then in a matter of a day or two, dumped it all onto the international open exchange market, destroying its value and eliminating over 2 million jobs. I am not interested in living in a world where financial speculation can destroy economies and livelihoods, and our economic leaders explain it away as a mere market correction. I am interested in living in a world where we install speed bumps for financial markets that are operating in overdrive. This will slow down the reckless behavior of speculators, while leaving the infrastructure intact for responsible citizens to access financial markets. Well, how do we do that? Well, financial transaction tax. I think you already knew my answer, right? So at face value, this is kind of a simple idea, and you can all think of it as a small sales tax on Wall Street. Anytime I go to the store to buy something here in Vermont, I pay a 6% sales tax. So I don't see why financial traders on Wall Street don't have to pay for the financial instruments that they buy. That's right. Yeah, feel free to go ahead and respond. That's good. The proposed amount of this tax is actually quite small, 0.25% for securities transactions and only 0.1% for currency transactions. This small tax would have the effect of slowing down the high-volume, high-speed transactions that don't actually add value to our economy. And even if we assume that the volume of trading will decrease by 50% after implementing this tax, it would still generate over $150 billion a year. And this at a time when a super committee in Washington is deciding which vital social programs they want to cut. Well, it seems like a no-brainer to me. Who's actually objecting to this concept? Well, believe it or not, the Securities Industry and Financial Markets Association, yeah, and our Secretary of Treasury, Timothy Geithner. Well, let's see what are their actual arguments. First off, they argue that a financial speculation tax is actually going to increase market volatility. Well, right now, we are living in the aftermath of one of the world's largest economic meltdowns. I don't know about you, but as far as I'm concerned, the financial traders that have helped orchestrate this meltdown have lost the credibility to say what will or will not create market instability. Number two, they claim that the tax will decrease liquidity and efficiency in our economy. They claim that financial markets are actually providing an important service, making sure that the people that want to produce jobs and create the economic activity that we care about get the money they need. Well, this is true. But as I've stated earlier, a large majority of those transactions are speculative. This means that the most financial transactions do not actually contribute to the production of real goods and services. This is phantom economic activity, and instead of creating value, it is destroying our economy. The suggested tax rate is designed to hinder the high-volume, high-speed trading. This will create incentives for investors to put their money into long-term investments that actually strengthen our economy and create jobs. Number 3, they claim the speculation tax will actually kill the US trading financial markets and move transactions overseas. Well, this is actually just a scare tactic, and it's not even empirically true. The United Kingdom has had a 0.5%, that's double the amount that I said earlier for those that are tracking, a 0.5% tax on stocks transactions for decades, and London is still considered to be one of the financial centers of the world. And lastly, they claim that this small tax on trading will curtail trading volume. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. A large amount of trading is computer-generated and microsecond transactions. We need to slow down some of those unnecessary transactions. So I guess I leave you with this final thought, that we cannot be held hostage by empty threats by financial traders that a small sales tax is going to destroy our economy. Financial speculators were the primary cause of the current recession that we find ourselves in today. They have lost their credibility, and we need to demand that they pay their fair share for participating in our economy. All right. I actually had 2 more sentences, but I appreciate the response. I'm going to go for my 2 sentences. Economic stability is a common asset that we need to safeguard to ensure that we can protect, that we can all participate in the economic life of our society. And to this I say, let's all support a speculation sales tax on Wall Street.